Today we'll be making a very simple floating shelf made of pallet wood. I started this project like most other pallet wood projects, cleaning up the edges on the jointer as well as the faces. The reason for this project is my wife wanted me to hang up this faux wood floating shelf. I offered to make her a real wood floating shelf, so here I am. I'm using the faux wood floating shelf to make a template on the newly cleaned up pallet wood. After I made the template, I just cut out the shapes and used the disc sander to clean up any imperfections in the cuts. Now we're right into the assembly of the floating shelf. I used brad nails and glue to join the pieces together. I used clamps to help stabilize the project while I was putting it together, as well as serve it as a way to keep it still while the glue dries. After the glue dried, I began sanding. Notice I didn't sand too much as I wanted to maintain the rustic look of this floating shelf. To finish the wood, I used a mixture of polyurethane and mineral spirits. 1 part mineral spirit to 4 parts polyurethane is the approximate mixture I'm looking for. This is to kind of just seal the wood and protect it from the elements. Because this is going to be the interior decorative piece, it's really just to give it the finished look. And hence I only used 1 coat, applying the mixture of polyurethane with a foam brush and then wiping it off with a shop towel. This is a piece of 1x1 scrap that I will use to mount the floating shelf to the wall. I could try to describe to you how I'm going to use this to mount the floating shelf to the wall, but I figure it'll be easier if I just show you. The first smaller hole that I drilled was for a screw, and you'll see that in a minute, and the second larger hole in the same spot is to countersink that screw. Again, you'll see what I'm talking about in a minute when I actually mount this to the wall. If you've ever hung any pictures in your home and are married, you'll know the most difficult part is actually having your spouse tell you exactly where she wants the picture frame or shelf. Once the location of where you want the floating shelf is determined, you drill 1 hole. This hole will be for a drywall anchor, and then you screw the mount assembly into the anchor. Now that the mount is secure to the wall, you can then put the floating shelf over it and then secure the floating shelf to the mount via drywall screws. I just used a set of 1-inch drywall screws. And that's it. This was a very simple project. I do have other more difficult pallet projects I've taken on lately, and there will be a link in my description for those, as well as a playlist on my channel. If you enjoyed this video, I'd appreciate it if you'd click the like button below. Also, I'd like to hear from you. If you built a project like this or something similar, please provide a comment on the different variations that you've done, or just give me general feedback on the project. I appreciate your time and thanks for watching this video. We'll see you on the next project.